1927 Ford Roadster. It is owned by John Hall. The builders are Paul Bailing and Jesse Greening out of Shadow Rods and Greening Company. Built by the teams at Shadow Rods and Greening for the Path to Performance YouTube series, sponsored by Castrol Edge. It's got an all-aluminum V8 prototype engine, all-aluminum cast block, heads, all kinds of stuff. Got a Phoenix 4L80 automatic transmission, totally reworked Shadow Rods body on a 1932 style frame with 5-inch rails. That color is brilliant maroon, a custom mix. How about a big round of applause for this 1927 Roadster? How about a car with no paint at all, a 1959 Chevy Impala that's owned by Eugene Bathello out of Hamilton, Bermuda, built by Troy Cudgel out of BBT Fabrications out of Illinois, and it was part of the Path to Performance YouTube series, sponsored by Castrol Edge. It's got a GM LT1 engine, backed by an 8-speed transmission, Roadster Shop chassis, one-off wheels by Forgeline. But what makes this really unique is a bare metal Impala. Take a look at all that metal, no paint on there. Special custom interior, everything has been done to a very high degree. Let's have a big round of applause for this 1959 Chevy Impala. Now, back in 1967, there aren't many people that took their truck racing, but that's exactly what this truck was built to do. This 1967 Chevy C10, owned by Rod Parsons out of Ripley, West Virginia, built by Zach Ingram of Fiber Forge Composites and Z-Rods Custom. They point out this was actually built for road racing and autocross. It has a 100% carbon fiber monocoque body. It's got a motor racing 434 cubic inch engine backed by a SATEV 6-speed sequential transmission. It's got a Detroit Speed chassis stiffened by Z-Rod Customs. It has Detroit Speed suspension, Riggs Brothers interior, and that color is BSAF maroon. Big round of applause for a racing pickup truck. Owned by Brad Brown out of Danville, California. The builder is Steve Kiefer out of East Bay Muscle Cars in Tracy, California. It's got a 5-liter Coyote supercharged engine, 6-speed manual transmission, Roadster Shop chassis, one-off carbon fiber nose and hood. They say the interior alone had more than 2,500 hours put into the work, completely CAD design and 3D printed. The exterior finished in glazurate, octane red painted by Campagna Color, hand fabricated removable aluminum rocker panels to access all the plumbing. Fully functional billet side vents provide cabin venting. 1968 Ford Mustang, the color is rampant burgundy. Let's give it a big round of applause. Up on the block now, a 1960 Buick Invicta by George Iliacosta out of Homer Glen, Illinois. The builder is Andy Leach out of Cal Automotive Cuss Creations, Bennington, Nebraska. I love the fact that it's got a 401 cubic inch nail head engine and crank-mounted Pro Charger transmission, Detroit Speed headers, Detroit Speed chassis. It's got all the trim is machined and one-off brass pieces, including the rear bumper. The exterior, that color is Sherwin-Williams Aphrodite's Envy, applied by the paint house. In building this car, they one-off machined more than 2,000 different parts. 9-piece interlocking component wheels. Once again, a massive amount of work. And I'm gonna go up there to Troy. Troy, this has got a nailhead engine in. We're not talking they don't make crate nailhead engines the last time I checked.
No, this is another level of difficulty here. Andy did a really good job. He worked for me for 10 years and paid attention. This car's done really well this year and well deserved. There's a lot of really stuff. You got to really look at the car to see the difference.
All right, thanks a lot, Troy. Big round of applause for this 1960 Buick Invicta. And this is truly something unique. A 1961 Volvo PV544 Custom, built by the Girl Gang Garage out of Phoenix. Known as Iron Maven, it was built by more than 165 women from across the country by an all-bill led by Bogie Leitner and her shop Girl Garage. It's merging a 1961 PV544 body with the amenities of a 2019 Volvo S60 Hybrid, an intriguing blend above and below. 4-cylinder turbo engine, 8-speed automatic transmission. It's got a rear electric motor and a plug-in hybrid system. It's got that stock S60 rear suspension, extensive use of 3D printing and classic metal shaping. And once again, big round of applause, built by the Girl Gang Garage, this 1961 Volvo PV544.
So there are your 5 finalists for the Barrett-Jackson Cup. Let's head up to the block now and Rick DeBrule to find out who our People's Choice and Ultimate Best of Show winners are.
All right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to start with our very first award. You might have noticed up here on the block, we have not just 5 finalists, we have 6 cars. That's because we have a People's Choice Award. People were voting all week on which of the 47 finalists they thought impressed them. And the winner, well, it's this one right here. Take a look at it in all its beautiful purple. It's a 1961 Volvo PV544, built by Girl Gang Garage. Give them a big round of applause. Bogie Leitner won this. There were 165 women from around the country who took part in this build, and what makes it significant is underneath this old Volvo is a new S60 chassis, and it's a hybrid. So once again, Bogie Leitner, congratulations to her and the Girl Gang for building this and winning the People's Choice Award. Now for the moment we have all been waiting for, and I know these 5 finalists have been anxiously awaiting. It's time to reveal our ultimate Best of Show winner. And the winner for this year, the 2024 Barrett-Jackson Cup Ultimate Best in Show, is the Buick Invicta. Congratulations. Let's get our builders up here, get some pictures taken. Right here. Come step on over here. There we go. Walk on up. Let's talk about the importance of this. And Steve, talk about what a great car this is.
The car is incredible. The car is incredible. We've seen it as we walked through the first time, and you just couldn't resist. Absolutely incredible in every way. The wheels, so many thousands of components have been handmade. The car is spectacular. It's truly craftsmanship. That reminds you back in the day, the Duesenbergs, the Packards, the old coach-built cars. These are the coach builders of today, and this is the product of incredible technology and even more incredible talent. Absolutely amazing.
Step in there for the picture. Once again, big round of applause for our winner of the Barrett-Jackson Cup Ultimate Best in Show, the Buick Invicta, owned by George Eliakostas and built by Andy Leach of Cal Customs. So once again, it's the Best of Show for Barrett-Jackson Cup, presented by Castrol and supported by Meguiar's and TMI. What a day we've had so far. It's going to be even more spectacular. Let's get straight to Super Saturday.